till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.
And I'm...
Okay, fine.
It's frustrating to me that you think that you know so much, and
We went through this.
you really
okay?
don't.
We went through this, okay? I had a lot of misinformation. A lot of things are scrambled in my head. And I'm not putting two and two together. I understand that, and I get that. But like I told you before, we need to put aside me and put first this.
I'm just concerned that you're not the person for this job, is all.
What do you mean by that?
Come in.
Open up. I
Wait.
hear you two
Stay right
argue.
there. Stay right there.
If you
Come
say
in.
something about shoes,
Come in. I will
Oh,
let
I
it
didn't
slide.
take off my shoes.
you're wearing your
I'm
shoes,
letting it
Kiruh.
slide.
Guys, what are
You're
you
wearing
two
your
in
shoes.
here arguing about?
We're not
Oh,
arguing.
you remember how I
We're just-
told you that he nearly got killed by that ogre?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, that.
Yes, I'm just concerned that his reckless behavior may lead him to not be quite a great leader in this endeavor.
I mean, I thought he didn't want
Especially
to be a
considering
leader.
his flippant attitude.
What? Okay, well, I'm trying. I'm doing my best. Okay, yes, I'm a little stubborn, but can you blame me?
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, well, I walked in time.
I thought you didn't want to be the leader in the first place.
Look. I don't want to be the leader of, as far as like telling you guys what to do all the time. But if we're gonna do this, then I feel like I'm the only one really qualified for it.
I mean,
Oh,
speaking
really?
of this,
Yeah, I mean, I got the history. You guys are kind of going in this in the dark, you know?
true. But speaking of this,
I'm just saying, that's the only reason why I'm here.
I,
Anyway, how's
And not to save your friend?
the progress with everybody else?
well, since you failed to gather everybody, I did. They're on their way.
I didn't fail. It took a detour.
So you failed. in
Yes, a
the second
detour
by
that
an
involved
ogre.
you staying in bandages for a day or two.
Can you just bring everybody in here?
Come in here. That should work.
I think they're gonna hear
I
that.
mean-
Open the door and yell.
No, they're coming. Just trust
I
me.
want you to open the door and yell.
Look at that.
Hold
See?
up! Wait!
See?
Nope! You got your boots on!
I'm
Oh,
going to
you
bury
are wearing your shoes. Oh,
I hear,
Ahem.
I see many
I
shoes.
don't believe either of
Okay.
us have met you two.
I see so
who
many
are these?
shoes. They're boots, shoes,
Oh,
guns.
you look interesting.
Shut up, you shoe rat, for a second.
Thank you very much.
Raia
Jaelynn,
and
come in.
Pebbie.
I see.
Which
Yes,
one
everybody-
is Raia?
Everybody answer.
Blondie.
Which one's
I'm
Pebbie?
Raia.
I see. Well, it is good to make your acquaintance. Although I have not heard very good things about you.
There's nothing good about that thing.
Oh,
Keep that under wraps. Shut up.
there's plenty
Anyway.
good about me. Thank you very much.
You killed
You
my
have a
wolf.
punchable face. I mean, that's good. Anyway.
What?
Adrian, if you come up here, please.
Alright.
I'd like everybody to take a seat and welcome to what I like to call a team meeting,
Oh, a team meeting. Interesting.
where we all operate to get.
Do you all
Our
have to sit
guild.
at the back, my group?
Our guild is really small.
Where's Ruka? And
You just realized that?
Whoa. Who'd you say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, where's Ruka?
Who's that?
Oh, it's the one with the pink hair.
Not time.
Well, magenta.
I'm kidding.
And
I
Kiruh?
made sure that she wouldn't be here.
Eh?
Yeah, I made sure Ruka wouldn't be a part of this meeting.
What did you do?
And why
I didn't
would
do
that be?
anything in particular.
What did you
Why would you do that?
Let's just say I double-checked and made sure I scheduled this meeting at the best time possible.
Kyo?
So, as far as Kiruh goes, I don't know. Hopefully in the ground somewhere. Anyway.
This is one of the reasons why I question your leadership, frankly.
What? I mean, have you met Kiruh?
Yes, I have. She was a little timid from when I met her.
No, she's not timid. She's interesting.
Well, I have not really had much interaction with her myself, so I'm not going to take your biased
Do you
word
want
for
me
it.
to make a good comparison for Kiruh? Kiruh is like that thing, but no brain cells.
Which thing?
I am not
yellow
the
one.
thing.
Yes, you are.
Excuse me?
I do not know
Okay.
this person.
Alright,
The
so you're not
comparison is
just now-
useless.
You're not a thing, you're right. You're yellow. Moving on.
And you're monochrome. At least yellow is better.
She's got you there.
She kind of does.
At least I have color.
Listen. Okay. Well, you know, at least I can appreciate that they started to sit next to each other first. Y'all two kind of separated for a bit. But, you know what? It's okay. We're still all getting used to each other. This is to be expected. Okay. How do I put this? I summoned you here because we have a problem. A very massive problem. It has to do with the hunters, yes. And we need everybody's help to get this done. The hunters have seemed to take a very important member to us. They've been gone for a while. And it's time we got them back. But we do not know exactly where said person's being kept. So, I formed this meeting to get some ideas from you guys about either A, how we find him, or B, how we handle the hunters. So I'm taking any volunteers, honestly.
I thought you had a plan.
I have an idea.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay, so when I was wandering out alone for I honestly lost track of time. They just attacked me constantly. So I fought back. But what if we get them to attack us, we attack them back, and then we tie them up and say, "Where is your leader? Where is our member?" I forgot his name, honestly, but
Biast.
Biast. Yeah, that's the name. It's kind of like Geist when you really think about it. Anyways, I know Ruka's upset about that, and I don't really know anything about it, but it would be cool to be able to find him. And that is my plan.
You know what? I appreciate the words. Now I have a word for you.
What?
I see only one member of our guild. Why did you bring the other one?
Do you mean Pebbie?
Excuse me?
Yeah, she's not really a part of the guild.
I mean,
We
she
talked about
kind of
this.
is. She
What?
lives at the guild hall.
She's cool.
She
Get out
came
of my
from another
face.
world. She's not part of the guild.
I came from another land. What's the difference?
There's a difference in you're from land, they're from a whole different world.
Kyo, in case you've forgotten,
No,
Pebbie is
just-
kind of our responsibility now. You know, since
What, because
she's
of
not
the
from
dragon thing?
because she's from another world, Key. Can't exactly let her
Well,
go
I mean,
off in the distance and let somebody exploit that.
I mean, considering the fact that she has a seal on magic that she can't even control, that kind of just lashes out
I guarantee
randomly.
you she's
makes
still more
her
effective than.
dangerous.
I guarantee you she's still more effective than Kiruh. And Kiruh's a member.
That's
And-
debatable, actually.
Kyo, must I bring up that you were not able to defeat a simple ogre?
Can you stop bringing that up?
When you say ogres, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm sorry. I'm going to do it. No.
Jaelynn, you're alright. It's okay.
There's ogres in
Milo,
this?
can you please? Well, it was just one, and I easily dealt with it, but
Guys, ogres
Can
are
you
not
please help him?
Ogres are not much of a threat as long as you know what you're doing.
You know, I could imagine.
they absolutely
he
are
doesn't go
not.
Adrian, I have a question. He doesn't really go outside, does he?
Jaelynn?
Yes, he doesn't really go
He's-
outside, does he?
He's a bit of a troubled boy, so no.
Yeah, I can
But he
tell.
does go on missions with us.
Alright, you know what? You want to include Pebbie? Alright, Pebbie, for once, you can consider yourself a part of this guild for only, like, the next, maybe 24 hours.
You're not even gonna
so-
stay in the guild. You have no say in that.
So, I'd like to hear your idea. How do you think we should handle the hunters and get our friend back?
I think we should split up into groups.
Split up? Yeah, that's a horrible idea. Alright, moving on.
What?
Adrian, how about
Oh,
you
I would
ask your
love to
group?
split away from you.
Well, the majority of my group have just left to calm down. I can give you my own thoughts. I mean, Luka, yes.
Luka. No. Let's not. No.
Kyo, would you kindly get out of my way?
Look.
Kyo, would you
Personally,
kindly get out of my way?
I'm not saying this to be rude, but I don't think they're the best person to ask that type of question.
You're the one that put me over there in the first place.
No, I brought you there to get proper training, and it's paying off somewhat. That's good, but this isn't something I think you're ready for.
Kyo, I do not think that you have the authority to talk about someone in my guild.
We gave her to you.
Exactly, she is not yours. Back off.
Okay, fine. You know what? You want
No.
to have fun with
Luka.
that? Fine.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have any ideas?
Well, I mean, not gonna lie, that trapping one, it's not really a good idea, because, it doesn't really work, and they might even, choose suicide over even telling us anything, or even escaping.
Point. Fair point.
Maybe,
just
we
makes them
try and follow them to where they're going. And maybe,
Don't understand.
I don't know, something like that. Not really sure.
Yeah, I don't like that plan.
Worried about them, more or
That's
less.
like the most reasonable plan out of all of them.
Milo, do you have any
But
plan?
you're trying to be reasonable with some people who aren't reasonable themselves. It doesn't work.
Like you?
Whatever plan you have, I'm against.
Raia, shut
My
up!
plan.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to him.
I don't care. Your input is not needed or wanted.
Yes.
Of
I'm
course,
assuming that none of you were
don't
paying
want it.
attention to Milo's sign language, so I will simply translate.
None of us can read it.
Well, I assume not. He himself is a dark mage, so he is very adept at sneaking, and could sneak in, get Biast, and then sneak out.
By himself?
Well, perhaps not by himself, but he could certainly create at least, shrouds and such. It's not difficult.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh there. I just...
Oh no,
the
you did.
thought-
I can tell.
The thought... Okay, look. It's not just the thought of letting you do it. It's just the thought of sneaking. Because you guys think you could just sneak in there without
Well,
being
calm
caught. It's kind of funny
Oh.
a bit.
The hunters are kind of trained to catch mages, so sneaking in is not gonna be easy.
I was gonna say,
I am
it's
trying
kind of
to kill.
laughable if you think that's gonna work.
We're not trying to kill anybody.
No.
Well,
we're
if we
not.
must.
We're not gonna kill anybody because it's gonna anger the Magic Council, which you are dealing with, not me. And
Yeah, indeed.
so, with that
I
said,
do have
I've heard
another
all your
idea
ideas.
myself. Well, I have an idea.
Why don't you let Jaelynn say an idea?
Jaelynn is shaking in his boots. I am not going to force him to talk in front of a crowd.
Then maybe he shouldn't be a part of it. I'm
Then
sorry.
maybe you
I'm
should
sorry,
mind your business.
I'm done.
Maybe you two should stop bickering.
Rude. I'm being rude. I'm sorry. Go ahead, say your idea. Say your idea. Go ahead.
Milo, you should go after.
It's very simple. I just locate where they are from above, and then I swoop down, freeze the, like, whatever cage he might be in, I don't know, and get him out, and fly away. He might be upset with the flying part.
And how
Now,
do you know
Adrian,
which
I
one's
don't-
spiced?
I don't mean this in
I've
the
heard
most
him described.
disrespectful way.
Apparently he looks like Milo.
I don't mean this in the most disrespectful way, but if all your ideas only involve you flying, yeah, you're not really going to be much of a help.
Well, I also mentioned ice, and the fact that I am experienced with this stuff, Kiruh. Unlike some of us in this room, who couldn't defeat simple enemies. Or me in
Look.
combat.
I have an idea. And it's a really simple idea. It's the idea that I should have honestly took from the get-go. Why don't you just let me do it?
And why would we do that?
Because I can literally go in and go out as I please.
Huh?
I thought you weren't welcomed in the hunter camps.
No.
Would they not be able to sense your magic?
Wouldn't they recognize you?
I don't know.
Think this one through, did you?
Gosh.
You know, even if I didn't dislike you, that's a terrible idea.
Plus,
It's kinda like suicide.
Posters.
Better than your idea of just zapping everything.
Well, at least it's effective.
All of your ideas suck.
I get.
It's better than just waltzing in there. Like that was a bad idea.
I mean, to be
Why
fair,
couldn't we split up?
at least everybody here has thrown an idea, except one person who hasn't even contributed.
You know what, Kiruh? You know what? Why? You guys are so frustrating sometimes. The entire time Adrian, the entire time, you guys have just been back and forth bickering. Not even since today, since you two met. We have more important things to do than bicker, and all of these ideas. Seriously, are we really this hopeless as a group? Is it really that hard to just, come up with a simple plan? Simple plan! Locate small hunter base, get hunter disguises, sneak in, find Vice, sneak out. Is that really hard? Have somebody create a distraction. Not hard. And all you guys are interested in is bickering. You're not even interested in saving Vice. You're interested in being done with the group. None of you care that this is hurting Ruka. None of you care about the stress you're putting on the child. None of you. So for goodness sake, shut up!
Hi, Ruka.
Hey,
Are you feeling alright, young lady?
yeah, I'm Kara? Are you okay?
Is that Amaris?
Oh,
What is he?
Oh. You two know each other? Oh, I kinda passed out in the woods after talking with Erma, like Kara suggested, and Kara found me. We may or may not have, let's just say he did something to make me feel better, and I was taking him here because he's part of the group.
Just show up after not being around for a really long time.
I have my reasons. More important than what you've been doing.
It's nice to meet you, Amaris.
Don't.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. What's going on? Why is
What?
everybody here? I mean, not like I'm happy to not. It's like I'm not happy to see everybody. I am. And
We're planning on how to get Biast. And
You-
somebody didn't attempt to bring you.
you were just gonna leave me out of this?
Do you want me to be honest?
For once, yes.
Okay. I'll be honest. She wants it, guys. She wants the truth. I'll give her the truth.
Okay.
Look, I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm not going to try to mentally break you more than I already have. I'm just going to be honest with you about how I feel about all of this. And however you take it is how you take it because you asked for it. For starters, I did agree to help you with this. I did. I didn't necessarily agree to let you be involved. Now, I don't mean this in the most disrespectful way, but Ruka, just like many other members of this guild, you would just be getting in the way. And I'm not saying that as you're a distraction, or that you could possibly ruin this. I'm saying it as this is dangerous, and you be way in over your head thinking that you could come out of this alive. We don't know what we're walking into, and yet you wanted to go willy-nilly save him with no plan or any source of assistance if you ever got in danger. You could have honestly be dead right here, right now, if I haven't talked sense into you. I constantly remind you about this. I'm not trying to upset you, anger you, or make you feel like you're the worst person on the planet. I'm trying to save you, believe it or not, because I feel bad. Yes, I know Bice is in danger. Yes, I know we have a lot of suspicious figures. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to just let you walk in to the unknown by yourself. But I'm also not going to let you walk into the unknown, period. You're just a kid. Why are you going to put yourself through so much harm and pain? I know you want to save somebody, but that's why you have your friends. We're here to help you. We're gonna do it for you. So at least if it doesn't go right, well, it's one of us and not you. We've been around at least a little while to say we're qualified and okay if we have to accept the consequences. But can you really look at yourself and say that you can accept that if you went there right now, and maybe he isn't the same person, maybe he's dead, have you ever thought about what you do next? Have you ever thought about what would happen to you if you walked straight up to a hunter and made demands? For us, we can defend ourselves. And I know a lot of them haven't thought about this because they're so caught up in their emotions like everybody else is. I've just been thinking about this from a more logic standpoint of just not wanting you to be killed. But I somehow end up being the bad guy because I'm trying to stop you from doing something that you're going to end up regretting if it doesn't go out the way you plan. Just let us do it, and you can stay back. You can stay safe. We'll bring him back to you. As long as he comes back, that is all that should matter to you. You don't have a point to prove, Ruka. You are a child. This is our job. We're the mages. We are the guild. We are, I guess, the adults in this situation. You can't put everything on your shoulders. There, I said it.
First, none of you gave a damn about Biast until I said something. You keep going on about me just being a kid. You don't think I know that? Of course I freaking know that! Amaris actually talked some sense into me, saying that I could maybe do this. With or without you, because all we know, you probably could have took it Biast!
Ruka?
You do not have the right to exclude me out of this. Just when I thought that maybe you were actually listening to me. Sure, maybe for a little bit of it. But you do not have the right to say that I can't do this when you say I don't have a point to prove. I do. You are just too egotistical to see it from my perspective. I want to go after Biast because not only I want to prove my family wrong, then I can do this, it's just to prove you're sorry wrong. Magic or no magic. I can do this. I know how to defend myself.
Language.
You just won't let me try. First, you say that you mock me for cracking, which, by the way, that is fully on you. You try to put Luka's life in danger. And, for all we know, you could be lying that you said that you aren't a part of the Hunters anymore, and yet here you are. Because I highly doubt that Hunters just let old members just waltz around with all that information about where Hunter groups are. You do not have the right to uninvite me to this because I am the only one that gives a damn about Biast. I tried to tell Erma what was going on. I met Biddy for the first time, but that's besides the point. I tried telling Erma what was going on with Royd, and you, and all of this, and I cracked more to where I passed out in the woods. And who was there for me? Amaris, not you. So you know what, Keo, whatever the heck you want to be called now, you know what? Nah. I have nothing to say to you, okay? You are going to include me in this. If it gets me killed, I don't know, okay? I just want to get Biast back. And you did not give a damn, which that brings up a whole lot of suspicion.
Can we stop with the yelling? You're going to give Jaelynn a panic attack. I understand emotions are high at the moment, and I am sorry that you were not.
Stop him?
Stop him from what?
Did either of you try to stop him from making this, from literally having this meeting happen until I showed up?
I didn't know you weren't included till after
we didn't
I
even
showed
know
up.
that you weren't. We thought that you were going to show up. At least I did. I assumed that you were coming or something until he said something. And it does not feel right for you not to be included. This is your thing. This is your friend you're trying to save.
It also isn't exactly right to bring a child into the front lines of a hunter camp.
Oh, but it's okay to bring a 14-year-old to killing him!
What?
If he ever went berserk again!
Alright, let's just calm down and not escalate things as much as I'd love to hear you guys debate and look.
You cannot be talking here.
How the heck do you two even know each other?
It's not important.
That's none of your business.
Much as fighting's fun to listen to, just now calm down for a minute and just actually talk like adults.
Well, thank you, Amaris.
You're the one that told me that
look, as much as it's fun and we need to get through this, I'd rather not sit here. My head's starting to hurt from me yelling. Just, you're gonna get nowhere. Trust me on this.
Okay then. So that's how we're gonna do this. Okay. I will accept that then. You want to be included? You want to be treated like you're not a child? Fine. That is okay. I will include you. And we can do this. We'll follow Kara's plan.
It was the most logical one.
And after this is said and done, I'm following with my plan.
And what the heck even is your plan?
I told you. I'm leaving. I'm putting all this behind me. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. The reason to why I want to leave, I haven't been completely honest with you. I haven't been completely honest with anybody about really anything that I've been asked. But that's not important to anybody. And that's okay. What's important is saving Biast and any other people who've happened to suffer. I just have to accept that I couldn't, I guess, stop or change things this time. You know, I didn't stop you from doing this out of doubt that you could. You have magic. You have capabilities. I can see that. I'm not stupid. I didn't do this out of the fact that I thought you couldn't do it, and I didn't even do it at the fact of your age either. I just didn't want to lose another person. I lost a lot. And it feels like the more I lose myself. So the thought of bringing a whole bunch of people to probably a death zone, yeah, it messes with my head. But if I can't get nobody to budge, then I guess I will accept those terms and deal with the coping later. If anybody is hurt or killed, the blood will not be on my hands. I refuse to watch it. So here's how this is gonna go. We'll follow your plan. We'll find a base. I'll go get the information. Then we will sneak in and you will save Biast. That is how this is gonna go. Adrian brought up a good point earlier, and you brought up a good point. I don't want to take the risk of me going berserk. And I don't want to take the risk of me, I guess, pulling a me and ruining this. If you think you have what it takes, if everyone's confident as they are, then you don't need me. I'll help you get what you want, as I promised, but I'm not helping you do the deed. You have a point to prove, I'm gonna let you prove it. I won't be in your way. I'm gonna help you get what you want, and then I'm gonna go back to getting what I want.
Then what?
Okay.
I don't know. Okay? You bring up me losing, like that doesn't mess with me. It's not the...
I assumed it would help you learn that you need to train more, or perhaps that you need to stop being so overconfident and reckless, which are all traits that led to your defeat the other day. You must understand this.
Something happened. What happened yesterday? I gotta hear.
Yeah,
Amaris, it's none of your business.
Well, if you want to know.
Adrian.
Yes, I want to know.
Adrian.
Well,
Adrian.
we were going through the caves, and he got attacked by an ogre and nearly died, and I had to fight it, and... You know ogres, they're a one-hit kill, basically.
Adrian.
Wait, you couldn't have just used your sword or your magic?
Listen,
Well...
the important thing that wasn't the fact that I almost lost. I lost the rune, Ruka.
What?
What?
What's a rune?
The Godslayer rune. You
I
lost it?
Mm-hmm. I went back to check to see if I can get it, and it was gone.
Okay, well...
Not only that, but I was spotted by a hunter. Twice.
I am trying not to say the curse word that Amaris taught
There's
me
a reason.
not to use it.
Wait, Amaris taught you curse words?
It's a long story. Accident.
But a few days ago, the hunters invaded the guild.
Wait, what?
What?
They came
What?
here. When
Wait,
me and
what?
Kiruh was
Me?
stuck- They came here. What else do I gotta tell you? They came here. They
you
were
just
Was
in-
anybody
Now mentioning
injured? Was anybody hurt?
Um,
Oh, I didn't know
it
about
was-
this.
It was just me and Kiruh. No one got hurt. But
I left for a day and a half and this happens.
the fact is, they now know about this place.
And you brought the meeting here? Where they can come back?
Well, because this is the last time that you guys are gonna be here for a while.
Could
I want you to return to the cave.
Oh.
Oh, not the cave. I hate the cave.
Listen.
Unnecessary. You could always
Listen.
come to our guild.
No.
Oh
no,
yeah,
no.
that sounds great.
That's no.
We have some spare beds.
I'd like everybody to go to the cave.
Oh.
I'm saying this because I don't want to risk anybody else getting found out. Your spots are important, and it's important they stay compromised. If the cave gets found out, who cares? It's just a goddamn cave.
Do you forget that our guild has magic runes on it that prevent it from being discovered by anybody who isn't a mage?
Yeah, and I had one too, and it got stolen. Point
Well, ours is not.
Point is, if you stay in the cave or stay near the cave, chances are they'll only stay where the cave is, and they won't expand out to any other areas, risking the chance of the activity increasing more. Because right now, they're everywhere. You can't go outside without having to hide anymore. This is bad. This is dangerous.
Also, it doesn't matter if we have
I-
a stave if somebody sees one of us enter the building, and I don't know if you noticed, our guild members aren't exactly cautious.
And as far as
Oh,
my
I'm not
weapon
discreet at all.
goes- As far as my weapons goes, I don't have it anymore.
What? What?
Oh, yes. He had to use my glaive the other day.
The sword that absorbs souls. You lost that?
It absorbs
I didn't
souls?
lose it.
Yeah, I saw it in action when I first met Luka.
I didn't lose it. It got stolen.
By who?
Not important.
Because if the hunters have that thing, that could be pretty bad.
I don't know. Well, I know who has it. I just don't know who they work with. But that's not the point. The point is right now I'm vulnerable. But that's never stopped me.
Let's get you a new weapon.
No.
I mean, I could probably get my sword back from Erma so you could use that for a bit. I mean, it's still technically a sword, even though it's a little bigger and can technically
Claymore.
considered a claymore. Yeah, but
No,
it'll
it's
still work.
Like,
I
can you borrow my
said
glaive
no.
again? Even if it's a bit heavy for you.
I said no.
Heavy?
Okay.
Oh, no, it is.
Nice,
I'm
speaking
gonna
of bad
work.
weaponry. Fair enough.
I'm gonna work on controlling my magic.
So you're gonna
That-
be training with Milo? That's gonna be fun.
I'm going to train with Adrian.
Okay, you could have let me know about this.
You are a massive issue for me. A big issue.
I am.
And I
I'm
don't
flattered.
like you. And I
That's
have to
so-
fix that. So I'm going to work with it with him.
I feel like
Yeah,
you should
long
have a
story short,
mediator.
they both have the same teacher.
You both...
As far as everything else goes, now that we have our plan, I only want 2 people to go look for a hunter's base.
Who?
Well,
I volunteer.
You're the
I
last person I trust.
Idea.
Oh.
Yes.
Kara, I want you to take those 3 with you to find one.
When you say those 3, do you mean the heroic rebels?
Back there, yeah.
Wait, you mean...
wait a minute,
Rebels
hang on.
And the unique, right?
Luka's a heroic rebel.
No,
No.
about the 3 over there.
Wait, what?
Jaelynn, you don't have to go. It's okay.
Is he scared of
Oh, wait,
hunters or something?
I mean, considering the
Yes.
reaction when Jaelynn figured out that Kiruh used to be a hunter, yeah.
What?
Very much so.
Once you find out which location you've decided on, I will go and infiltrate it. I will bring the information to Ruka, and then we will go our separate ways. Is that clear?
And what happens
Crystal.
to you after that?
I don't care.
I
Honestly,
care.
neither do I.
I'm going to keep in touch with you after that, because I'm concerned for you. You must understand.
Do as you please.
Yeah, and I used to care, and look where that got me.
The point
I
is
know.
this.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna
It's okay.
stick around and continue to be a problem. All we're gonna do is keep bouncing back and forth to the same thing. If I stick around, so I'm not going to cause any more pain or suffering to anybody anymore. Okay.
So you're going to go alone and cause pain and suffering to yourself?
Oh, no one else makes me feel bad.
Like I
Almost.
said,
Yo.
do you agree? You are supposed to be the guild leader.
That I
I'm
am.
leaving this choice up to you. Do you agree to my terms? We do this, I help you, and then I'm gone. I'm not a part of this guild, and the guild's all yours.
I have a feeling that we'll probably run into each other in the future later, but I accept
Don't
your
bet on
terms.
it.
But, alright. Let's do this.
As far as when I infiltrate that base, Amaris, you're coming with me.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, you're actually including him!
That's not a
Yeah.
good
For
Don't
my
kill him,
honor,
okay?
I won't.
Okay,
Yo.
good, because I've been worried about him for a while since he's been MIA.
Honestly, I wouldn't want you to go alone either way. I don't trust you enough
And that's
to
fair.
run off.
That is also fair.
I'm happy to join.
Maybe
You believe that I'm still a part of the Hunters? This will prove my point. Okay.
you could take someone else.
Well, if
No.
I end up dead, I think you know what happened.
If you end up dead,
I
it's
am
gonna be your
certain
own
that you would not
fault.
end up dead from him.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
like
sure.
I said, if at least if one of us doesn't make it, the person who does make it can bring the information to Ruka. All that matters is just getting the information. It doesn't matter who makes it out.
You
Guess you
better
have a
make
point.
it out.
You better
You
make it
both
out too.
Better
you
make it
hear me?
out.
Yeah.
Sounds like a setup for a murder. I don't know
Honestly,
who's murdering who, but
I
That's
cooperate
just what it
with
sounds
those
like.
who are willing to cooperate.
Oh,
I'll
really?
cooperate if you don't run off.
Adrian, to
That
be
feels
fair,
like a
you
lie.
have a habit of antagonizing him.
Not when we first met.
Also,
And then I learned who he
another
was,
thing.
and...
another thing. Final bit before we consider this meeting over. Two things. One, let's not use that name anymore. If I'm gonna get used to you, then I have to get used to my name. You have to call me Light.
No,
Do not
Very
call me
good.
Kyo. You are calling me Light.
I'm not.
This is the only way I'm going to get comfortable with that name again.
Right? I was already calling you that most of the time.
Not gonna question it.
I'll tell
I
you
would
later.
hope that you respect my terms. This is what I want.
okay.
Look, there's kind of a reason I actually kind of can't call you that name right now. Just trust me on that, okay?
You better come up with a new nickname then.
Oh, I already have one, Oreo.
Kidding.
Kind of like for Adrian, I have AC.
Second.
That's just my initials. What's your AC?
I don't know.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm not done. Second, if we're going to do this, I want everybody to prepare themselves. Mainly you. I'm going to train you personally. For real this time.
You should have somebody with you.
I will definitely accompany you. Besides, I have ice magic, and that should be helpful.
We will be going alone.
I do not trust
that a
you,
good
considering
idea?
our first meeting.
If you're going to prove a point to everybody, if you're going to show exactly what you can do, and that you're tough enough to handle this, I am as best of an opponent for you. If you can prove that you can survive my training, then I will know that you're ready.
Alright. I mean, we technically do have a deal, and you haven't exactly held up your end, so...
Well, now I am. Now we're gonna see if you can handle it.
Okay then.
Alright. I'd like to see you all again in the future. No dead bodies included. But if I do happen to find your corpse, ain't gonna promise that I'm gonna have your body lost in the middle of the ocean. So,
Okay.
preferably Amaris. Preferably Amaris.
Yeah, no.
Mars can die right now.
What's
What
the
is your
hostility?
beef with him?
I do not understand.
Well, I mean,
Why don't you ask
I
him
think-
to explain that one?
I am stuck in between tension.
I think it's the same beef that we kind of have against
apologize.
Raia, but the
can't
only
move.
difference
No.
is that Raia
What?
is Raia. That's the only difference.
And is a magic
No.
user?
No, it's Raia.
I would
I'm lost.
rather stay with Raia for an eternity than spend 1 second with that thing.
There you spent a second. Okay, so too bad. You spent
Aw.
seconds.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna-
that must be...
I'm gonna go a little bit. I'm gonna go a lower bar than that. I'd rather be stuck in a room with Kiruh than that or that.
Kira's not that bad.
Kiruh. It's actually nice.
Kira's lovely.
Kira's not that bad. You're the only one who finds her that bad.
Why are you two so hostile towards him? I do not understand. Especially
I don't
you,
understand
Kara.
either.
I'm a little disappointed.
Why don't you ask him?
I'm not explaining anything here.
Then I won't
Oh,
either.
secrets.
The meeting is over. I have one final request.
Yeah?
Amaris, I'd like you to stay. Everyone else can go. Me and you had to
with
have a chat.
Amaris?
Okay.
Actually, preferably,
The electricity is tingling.
let's make this
I
a
don't like
little
this.
bit more interesting. Amaris, you're gonna come with me.
Okay.
Kyo?
Amaris, I'm gonna drag you later, okay?
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Because you need to prepare too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
prepare.
Sparkly.
Have fun. Bye.
Fun.
Sparkly.
So when did Luka become a heroic rebel?
Long ago?
A bit. Who recorded this?
I
I
did.
need to know. Because
I
it's
did.
important. Okay. Alright, I just needed to know. You are all surrounding me. Anyway.
I am now surrounding secret. Hello.
Besides your weird rap,
Yeah, we need to probably keep on track, don't we?
besides your weird rap thing you got going on there, like I said, what I did was, sorry, I got a kind of the idea default anyway. So I have. Shut up. The hobo.
Biddy?
Wait, there's a hobo. Where?
I thought you meant-
Sander the hobo. There.
Nuh-uh.
The Biddy.
No.
Okay, so we're going to do this in uno, dos. You know Spanish, right?
Yes, I took 2 years in high school.
Okay. I was making sure you weren't going to be confused.
I'm gonna kill you.
That's
Okay.
hooker behavior.
Yeah, he is being a hooker.
I meant murder, but okay.
No, he is.
Let Connor rant.
She needs it.
Bones, I want you to hit me with everything you got. Don't hold back.
Question.
Adrian's not gonna be upset right now because he's just
No.
like, alright, you're still beat up, you dumbass.
I don't. Bones, we got
Where's in
this.
here?
No, me and you, we always cook.
What you cooking?
I'm cooking a dweeb
Noise.
Okay, you know what? I'm sick of
who
you.
can't defeat an ogre.
I'm sick of the disrespect. I'm gonna have my.
I defeated it with 1 hit.
I'm gonna have my
It
redemption.
only took
arc.
1
You know,
punch.
technically, I defeated because I used /kill command. If you really want to get into it.
You
Okay,
cheated.
first of
That's
all,
different.
you were part of the stage crew in that episode.
Yeah,
You were like our director.
Yeah.
Okay. And like, not really fit to be a leader,
Like-
kind of a loser, kind of
let's say-
sucks, kind of can't
okay,
pick up my
shush.
glaive.
Let's kind of.
Can I just point out the one fact in the last episode we did here? Adrian totally uses ice spikes and you didn't even notice.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. You straight up didn't.
You use magic.
Careful, it's a
Mark, you know?
UFO.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, he does it all the time. He does it when he's mad or like upset.
If I forget something, then
Just improvise.
it's
I won't be mad.
deserved. You know what? No. Get in the bubble for that one. You deserve that.
You almost got me stuck.
I would have laughed.
Hello.
Hello?
It's the fort. We have a fort down here.
Oh my god.
Okay. Where we gonna call this? Where we gonna?
I
call
can't get under there. I'm not like y'all. I'm built different.
Forts.
What did I
Fort
do
Worm.
actually? Back to
Fort
Is it Fort Scatchery?
I can't get under because my wings are too big.
I was gonna
guess.
call
I
it
don't
Fort Depresso, but that works.
know. Wait a minute.
Fort Scratchly.
Worms can be depressed.
Is that an AJ?
Yes.
Yeah. AJ, welcome back.
Hi. I'm surviving. Barely.
How did dying feel?
Horrible.
Piper, I was gonna say I don't think that would have.
Oh, I'm too chunky. No, I'm too chunky. I don't feel.
You're too chunky. You can't fit under there.
My hitbox is
Let's
too
go.
big. I didn't edit my hitbox.
All right, back to spots. Let's go. I hit a wall.